Hogwarts Legacy's Vivarium is doing its best Fantastic Beasts impression. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them Nifflers were perhaps the movie's standout creatures due to how adorable they are. Their mischievousness and compulsion to collect shiny treasure only add to how cute they are, and their CGI iconography is likely one of the more memorable parts of those movies. Fantastic Beasts Newt Scamander cares for Nifflers and a plethora of other magical creatures, and in order to do so he possesses a bottomless suitcase that descends into an elaborate and spectacular vivarium. The new gameplay showcase for Hogwarts Legacy revealed that fans may immerse themselves in Newt's niche lifestyle as someone who personally tends to these creatures. Besides seeing students with either an owl, cat, or toad, there is not much of an emphasis on students caring for magical creatures in the Harry Potter movies. Of course, Hagrid's care of magical creatures class was a nudge in that direction, but still only functioned as an introduction to riding a hippogriff. Many incredible creatures are introduced throughout the franchise in general, and though only a few seem to be involved in the 1800s lore of Hogwarts Legacy, it is great to see that players will be able to tend to their own creatures. It seems as though the only gamification of tending to creatures is to harvest their resources in a non-invasive way, and the enclosure environment they are kept in is open for full customization. Time to go to the room of requirement, a perfect space to brew things, grow things, and care for beasts. And many will, of course, recognize this very handy room from the Harry Potter books and films, a room Harry liked to use a lot. And, as a testament to the detail that is put into Hogwarts Legacy, eagle-eyed fans should spot a bust of Ignatia Wildsmith, the inventor of Floo powder, on the way in. Once you're inside the room, you are able to change the architecture to really make the space feel like your own. Tables, rugs, statues, banners on the ceilings, your legacy is what you make it, and this is also true of the room of requirement. Once you've stopped redecorating, we won't blame you if this takes a while. You'll also discover some of the creative activities you can do here. For example, you can use a loom to upgrade your gear. You can even add defensive magic to clothes you wear. You'll also be able to bring items here and examine what they mean, alongside learning recipes and generally upgrading your arsenal. There's always room for improvement in the room of requirement. If all that wasn't enough, outside the room is a green area to meet and look after magical creatures. Budding magizoologists can pet, feed, and play with all manner of fantastic beasts here. In the preview, we see a little Niffler, a cute Kneazle, and a huge Graphorn. You can extract fur, feathers, and other materials from your beasts, gently and safely, to create more enhancements to your gear too. You can also conjure things in this space, like a cottage, trees, pumpkins, or archways, to make the area extremely personal to you and your beasts. There's even a food processor, so beasts can automatically be fed if you're busy attending to other wizarding duties. There's also a toy box and a breeding pen. We wouldn't blame you if you sacked off the game's main quest just to hang out with your animals, to be honest. Oh, and the icing on the cake, you can name them, too. Our latest preview of Hogwarts Legacy really shows the breadth and depth, not to mention wholesomeness, that the game has to offer. Only a few short months before we can live out our own legacies for real. Not to mention name our own Niffler immediately. Hogwarts Legacy is scheduled to launch worldwide for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and PC on February 10, 2023. PlayStation 4 and Xbox One will launch on April 4, 2023, and Nintendo Switch on July 25, 2023.